In the case of the fence Cutter Bulwark and another individual that I've spoken about at length, who's also not identified, not even wanted by the DOJ, that's referred to by researchers as the Scaffold Commander, these two individuals haven't been identified. They played absolutely critical roles. In the case of Scaffold Commander, I would say it's fair to say his role in January 6th was just as extensive, just as critical as Ray Epps's, and he hasn't been identified, and neither has the fence cutter guy. And I actually did try to identify both of them using facial recognition. It's actually hard when they're, with the beard, with the head cap, and you need, different pictures with different angles. So, maybe I imagine the government might have more sophisticated equipment. If they wanted to, they could find out who these two people are. I've gone to great lengths to identify them because I'm absolutely convinced that simply to identify either fence Cutter Bulwark or Scaffold Commander is to completely and definitively and irrefutably expose the Fedsurection for what it is once and for all. Zero further questions. All they need to do is be identified. And, it would seem like it should be a little, it seems like it should be easy in our age of ubiquitous surveillance and this and that. Part of the problem is, not a lot of people are interested. I'm the only one interested, and you and, others who are following this in identifying them. The GOP, for all of its resources, hasn't, dedicated any time or energy into identifying these people. And the GOP is on the hook for the false Fedsurection narrative themselves. So it's in their interest to puncture this narrative definitively. But for whatever reason, people with resources don't want to find out who these people are. All they need to do is be identified, and it's game over for the regime. January 6th, Fedsurection hoax is proven definitively to be a lie forevermore.